Okay guys, I'm back today with another video. What I'm doing right now is boiling chicken, as you can see, and it just has a lot of seasonings on it, just all the seasonings that I wanted on it. So I used garlic powder, Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, oregano, Italian seasoning, black pepper, Cajun seasoning, so that my chicken will be good and flavorful. And I'm going to make this recipe that I just created myself, and I'm calling it creamy chicken mushroom, slow cooker creamy chicken mushroom and rice. That's what it's called. So I'm about to cook my rice in my rice cooker, and I'll show you guys the process. My rice in my aroma rice cooker. I'm cooking white rice, as you can see. And once that stops, I'm going to pull apart my chicken, add my rice, add cream cheese, add sauteed mushrooms, onions, and celery. And then I'm going to put it in my crock pot and let it cook. Now I'm about to saute some mushrooms, onion, and celery. That's my son adding the mushroom. Then I'm going to add some celery and onion. And I'm also going to add a little bit of minced garlic and saute that up. Okay guys, so this is me sauteing the mushrooms, celery, and onion, and then I added some minced garlic, so we're going to let that cook. I'm not going to cover it because I want it to be sauteed. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn my chicken off, because it doesn't take chicken a long time to boil, and this has probably been boiling for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes now. So I'm going to take this chicken and some of its juice and add it to my crock pot, pull some of the chicken apart, add my vegetables, add my rice in the rice cooker, add my cream cheese, and let it all simmer together. So now my son is pulling the chicken apart with 2 forks. We've gone ahead and added the chicken to the crock pot with a little of the broth from what the chicken was cooked in. And now we're going to add the vegetables. Okay, so now I'm going ahead and add my mushrooms, celery, and onion to this chicken. And it's going to be sort of like a creamy chicken and rice casserole. But the difference will be that most time when people make casseroles and dishes of that nature, they normally add like a cream of mushroom or a cream of chicken, or they use chicken broth. And the difference in what I've done and what people normally do is I'm using fresh ingredients, and by not using like the creamy chicken cream of mushroom, I'm taking away some of the fat, if you would say, because I'm just using just plain fresh mushrooms, broth from the chicken, which there's no fat in chicken broth anyway if you get the 99% fat free, but using the actual broth that I cook the chicken in with all the seasonings that I use makes it a lot better, in my opinion. And like I said, I've never made this before. It's just kind of like trial and error. I was just sitting thinking, what could I cook today? What could I prepare today? And I just thought about putting all these ingredients together and seeing how it turns out. So, okay, you guys see my rice is all done. It's still in the rice cooker. I'm about to transfer it over to the crock pot. So now that the rice is in the crock pot, I'm going to add my cream cheese, which has been sitting out at room temperature. And the reason why I had it at room temperature is because I want it to be easy to mix in with all the rest of the ingredients. So now I'm just going to give everything a big stir. I'm trying to focus the camera and stir. So stir the ingredients together. And then I'm going to let them all simmer together for another 15-20 minutes. I have the actual crock pot on low. And then I'll show you guys the final result. Okay guys, since this has been simmering together for about 15 minutes, I've gone ahead and added a cup and a half more of that broth so that it wouldn't be so stiff, so it kind of have like a creamy appeal to it. So this is what it's looking like. And when I plate it up, I'll let you guys see it. I added a few more seasonings just to make it a little bit more flavorful. You just have to add your seasonings to your liking. And I'm going to let this simmer again on low for an additional 15 minutes. For another 15 minutes. And then we will eat. So this is the finished product. This is my creamy chicken and rice casserole, but I did it in a crock pot, so I called it a slow cooker creamy chicken and rice with mushroom, celery, and onion in it. This is just what it looks like. And it's just a healthy version of my casserole. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe.